That's a little bit of an unknown. After Paris-Nice, I had a planned holiday, so I was in England, sort of eating fish and chips and curry. So it was nice to be able to have a little bit of a break there. But in the last month, it's been business as per usual. I've done some really good training, and I'm super motivated to do well in this race.
What is the goal on this race? We know you have two leader in BMC with TJ Van Garderen, which is preparing the Giro. You may be more free because your big goal is later. How you will play that?
Yeah, look, I mean, it's a fantastic tactical card to have. I think we've got such a strong team here, and I guess our team's got a big Swiss flavour to it. So we're super motivated to do well here. There's other big favourites here as well. So I think that TJ and I are both going well. It bodes well for the final.
I mean, there is no leader, there is no leadership at the start of this.
Yeah, look, I think the road will decide that anyhow, and we start with the prologue tomorrow, and we've seen a few of the stages, so it's Wednesday is a really hard stage too. I think people forget that. So look, there's plenty of racing to decide who's the leader.
How do you see this race? We know there is a big leader with Chris Froome. There is also the guy which are often good here, like the guy of Katusha. What do you imagine for this race?
Well, I mean, yeah, I think Sky maybe don't have the strongest team here, but you can't discount the guys from Katusha either. I think we've seen Spilak and Zakarin be really strong here, and they like the racing in the cold conditions, so you can't really rule those guys out.
You seem pretty relaxed. Remember at Paris-Nice, it didn't work out well at the beginning. Then there is this victory. How you are mentally?
Yeah, I think Paris Nice was a good lesson to learn. But it was disappointing. But I think you move on. It's professional sport, so you don't sort of dwell on the past too much. But to win a stage there was a nice way to thank the team, and hopefully this week goes a little bit more plain sailing than Paris Nice did.
You find you evolved. I mean, so second year as a leader in Team BMC, you think there is a big evolution for you.
Look, I think I'm really happy in BMC. It's my second season. It feels like home now. I think it's getting easier and easier each race, and I think the fact that the teams backed me like they have, it shows that it was a wise decision to come over to BMC Racing Team.
But for you, as a leader now of this team, you feel more experienced, feel more strong.
Yeah, probably more relaxed too, and I seem to I've won a few races this year, so I'm backing myself more. I know that when I attack on the climb, there's not a hell of a lot of guys that can follow me if I'm going well. So I think everything's going well for July.
Do you feel a special motivation to race against Froome?
For sure. I mean, there's no way of denying it. He's the best Grand Tour racer of this period, I'd say. So it's always nice to take him on. I mean, we remain good friends off the bike, but I think we're rivals, and it'd be nice to go one up on him.
You feel such a race like Tour de Romandie is a special confrontation between two leaders like you leader now, and Froome.
I'm not so sure. I think it's just another race to the every race. I think is a chance for us to have a bit of a crack at each other, and there's not a lot of big GC guys in the Tour de Romandie, but it's an important stepping stone.
Richie, for us in this part of the country is our uh, little big tour, the Tour de Romandie. In the for you, for the racers, the Tour de Romandie is special or is it business as usual?
Look, I think Tour de Romandie for me personally, it means a hell of a lot. It's where I came and won a stage in 2010, and it sort of, it was where I sort of showed my potential. I think so. I think every rider loves coming here. It's just a shame that the weather. I heard it's been brilliant the last 3 weeks, and then the week of the race, it's always the same story with the Tour de Romandie. But I mean, it's beautiful. The roads are fantastic, and it's nice that the public get out and support the race like they do. I think, if of all the places we race, there's places like the Basque Country, Tuscany, and then also hear that the fans get out and support the race like they do.
Richie, just your team is half Swiss. Is it? Do you feel it's something special to the preparation of the team for this Tour de Romandie, this race?
Yeah, look, I think obviously the team owner Andy Rees he's Swiss and he's done so much for the sport of cycling. So I think that really for all of us that's in the back of your mind all the time, that we're representing a team with such deep Swiss roots. Also with Tag Heuer coming along and sponsoring the team, and Assos, I think we've got such a massive Swiss connection there. So this and Tour de Suisse, okay, they are kind of like our home races away from home.